Oh shit! Atsuhen? Atsuda-san. Matsuda-san! Matsuda-san? Matsuda-san, are you alright? Do I look alright? What? What are you doing out here? You're bleeding. Well, she's not alright if she's bleeding, is she? Hey, don't rush yourself. Are you alright? What happened? I don't know. Come now, we can talk inside. Let's get that wound taken care of. Inside your house, I hope? There, that should do it. Okay, we're inside your house. We should be safe, I think. Thank you, Honda-san. Matsuda-san, what happened? Why were you laying on the street like that? I tripped. She did, and that was really pathetic. You tripped? She did. Yeah, I was running and then I tripped. Why were you running? There was something inside the house. Something? Your head feels fuzzy. You have an idea of what happened that made you run out of the house, but you're probably remembering it wrong. The blow to your head must have gotten things mixed up. No, there was a monster. There's no way you saw what you think you saw. I think it was an animal. I'm not sure. My head doesn't feel quite clear. That looked like it was a nasty blow. Are you sure you don't want to go to the hospital? No, I'm fine, really. It wasn't that bad. I still think you should go. Things like this shouldn't be played with. I'll just go tomorrow. Just go! Just go to the hospital. You might have a concussion. You could be bleeding internally in your head. You don't know. Just go! God damn it! I'll just go tomorrow if I feel anything else. I'll be fine on the sand. No, you won't. If you say so. Still, I insist you stay here for the night. Yes, please! Head wounds are no trivial matter. It's good to have someone watching over you. Yeah, because you can die. I understand. I don't want to impose. Just say yes. Just stay. I insist. Yes, she insists. See, she insists. Just stay. Just say yes. It's okay. I can't in all good conscience and send you home alone like this. You want to argue that it's unnecessary. Yes, it is. That you feel fine. No, you don't. But at this point, you're too tired to argue. You see? You can't even argue. You're too weak to argue. You should stay here. I thank you, Honda-san. Just hope she's not in on it. Matsuda, are you going already? Oh, I guess that's the next day. Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to get a checkout? Are you sure you don't want to get that checked out? Or maybe even stay a little longer? No, I should go. Truth be told, you don't really feel like going back home, but you don't want to overstay your welcome either. You don't want to trouble Honda-san any further. Thanks for everything, Honda-san. Well, call animal control, call the police, call someone. You stop in front of your door. Your mind rushes back to the events of yesterday, or as much of it as you remember, and you hesitate. There's no way you really saw that thing. Your head is just confused because of the blow it took. Right? So why did you run out of the house yesterday then? If you're going back inside, I'm disowning you. Knock on that door. You have no business here. You have no business going that way. Go back to your kind neighbor? I shouldn't bother Honda-san. So you really want to die, huh? Oh, holy shit. The house is covered in dirty footprints. They're all over the place. There's a sticky dark substance going all the way from the door handle to the table next to the door. It's Omura-san's instruction. Read it again. Sure. It's the phone. Call Mom. You shouldn't bother her. No, it'll just worry her, and then she'll tell your dad, and him with his heart condition, you probably can sort out your own problem. Omura-san? You shouldn't bother him with this. My house is like possessed and haunted by animals, and you don't want to tell anyone? You can't be sure of it, but it seems there's a couple of things missing. There are footprints leading here. Your purse looks like it's been moved. And there's stuff missing. I don't think you need to unpack these. I think you need to get the fuck out of there. It's your bed. It's covered in footprints. And your pillow is missing. Your pillow is on the floor, dirty and ripped. Maybe she will be able to make sense of it? No? Can you just close it without looking? The window is open. The footprints both come and from and go there. Close it. Yesterday. It couldn't possibly be true, could it? The creature. The rational part of your brain wants to deny it and chalk it up to the blow to your head. However, the other part of your brain, the one that can't help entertain the idea of superstition and supernatural and the unknown, says that what happened was very much real and very much a threat. Close the door. You decide to entertain that part of your brain. Close the door. So far... close the window. So far you only know a handful of things about this thing, but nothing concrete enough for you to make an objective assertion about what it is. Speculation won't lead you anywhere, though. What you should do right now is go over the facts and make sure to focus on the ones that are the most important. It seems both of these are true, but I don't know for sure. It seems to only come through that window, though. It only comes through the window. Although you can't fathom why, it seems the thing only comes through the specific window. Daisuke-san seems to have thought so too, as this was the only window boarded up and the only room locked. Exactly. Locking the window itself didn't do any good, though. It managed to unlock it from the outside somehow. Maybe the dark substance you find on the lock had something to do with it. It only comes at night. It didn't go after you before. Well, it did walk right up to you. So far, that thing has only manifested itself at night. During the day, the house window remained firmly closed. Although you also need to take into account the possibility that the timing might have just been a coincidence, so you can't be 100% sure it won't come during the day. Still, it's better than nothing. It didn't go after you before. It didn't chase you outside the house. For some reason, it didn't pursue you when you went outside. You had tripped and were knocked out. It had enough time to drag you back inside if it wanted to. Did it stop because it wanted to, or was it because it couldn't go outside? Was it just another way of messing with you like it seemed to be doing before? Would leaving the house actually help? It didn't go after you before. That thing came inside the house at least once before yesterday. It literally came inside your room and stood right next to you. You doubt it didn't know you were there. It would have had plenty of chance to come after you before, so why didn't it? What exactly does it want? It turns out you don't know much, do you? Not enough to justify the distress that's coming over you. Well, it's a monster that runs after you. We don't know what it wants from you. But it comes over, and it's a monster. So, I think that's plenty to be distressed. You don't need to know everything about it to be distressed that it's invading your home and chasing after you for who knows what reason. It could be trying to eat you, to kill you, to... I don't know, just kidnap you, whatever. And especially not enough to justify leaving the house without a solid evidence. Okay, this is stupid. There is solid physical evidence that something or someone is invading your house night after night. It knows she's there. It chased after her for some reason. Even if it's not a monster and she just misremembered because of the concussion, it's still someone or something coming through the window inside her house and chasing her around. That's not safe. It is perfectly a valid reason to leave the house. I would move the fuck out of there. I would go live with the neighbors, just pay rent, whatever. Find another place to live. Just rent a room in a hotel. I don't care. Just go somewhere that's safe. Ugh. You have no idea what's going on, and the rational part of your brain tells you not to make any rash decisions until you can figure things out. I think that's kind of bullshit. I think the survival part of your brain that wants you to be safe would take precedent over the money part of your brain that's like, well, we shouldn't make rash decisions, you know, we just bought this house, it costs money. No, the survival part of your brain comes first and would say, we're not safe here, we should leave. Hell, you don't even know if what you saw yesterday was real or not, all thanks to the blow to your head. Well, you saw that before the blow to your head, though. If it was real, and if whatever that was comes again tonight, you should find a way to confirm your suspicion once and for... You'll die. You're gonna be dead. Maybe you can hide somewhere and wait for it to show up, despite feeling unsure of anything. Something tells you that confronting it directly is a bad idea. Maybe you can also use something to collect some proper evidence. Well, you had a photo camera, but Wait. Oh no, the camera's in your room, I think. Can you call Mom? Can you call Omura-san? Like, just let him know that something's up. And like, I don't understand why it wants me to find evidence. Look at the floor. Look at the whole house. It's a freaking mess. And she knows that something came inside the house through the window. It's just stupid. Like, look at that. Look at that shit. Take a picture of that and send it to Omura-san. Guess I have to hide somewhere. It seemed to be hinting to that. You step inside the closet. It's cramped, but there's enough space for one person inside. You leave the door slightly open, just enough for you to peek through the gap. I don't want to see that. You can see the sunlight fading away little by little as you wait anxiously. Camera at ready. It's here! I don't want to see it. It's gonna find me, isn't it? It found me. What you saw yesterday was true after all, and it's back, and you're done. The creature suddenly throws the closet door open and grabs you by the ankle. On impulse, you flash the camera right into the creature's face. The creature stumbles back, dazed by the flash, allowing you to kick it aside out of the way. Oh, need to get out of here. You feel like you've made a mistake. You should have gotten out of the house when you had the chance. Yes, you should! There's no time to dwell on that, though. You need to get out. Oh, shit. When? You shoulda get out. Is it eating her? Okay. Is it game over, or? Seems like I can hear noises. She died! Okay. Well, I said she should have left the house, but she didn't, and then she died. Case closed! So yeah, this was interesting, and I'm assuming there's more than one ending. But it was surprisingly stressful. The monster is kind of getting to me, so I'm not gonna play it again, at least not this year. Oh, maybe some other time. So yeah, this was From Next Door. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have an awesome Halloween. See ya!